Hi lovelies! Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to review my debt as we roll into June of 2022. If you are new here, I would love if you take a second, hit subscribe down below. My channel is about my debt, it is about my personal budget, my monthly budget, my weekly budget, no spend challenges, savings challenges. It's also about investing because I do some investing, both in trying to play bounces as well as attempting to earn some money off of dividends. So if any of that sounds of interest to you, please take a second, hit subscribe below. I would really like to make it to 500 subscribers sooner than later. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I can't say thank you enough and how much I appreciate that you want to spend a little bit more of your time with me. Everybody, please take a second, hit that thumbs up button. It helps my videos get out there so that I can get more subscribers. So if you are new here, you haven't seen my debt. If you have, you'll know that we skipped May. I'm so sorry about skipping May. Now, I may not have done a video, but I did actually journal all of my May debt. So this is me rolling into the beginning of June. At the end of the month, beginning of a month, I like to review and see where am I at with all of it. Now, I was doing really great the beginning of this year in reducing my debt. Recently, I've paid something off. However, I also incurred a new bill. So let's talk about all of that. Now, in general, I do not have much debt. Okay, it depends on how you want to look at it. I don't owe a lot of people things. Now, I do have a substantial amount of debt if you ask me. However, I don't have a whole bunch of little things here and there. Most of what I have are rather large things. So let's talk about what each one of them is. So the first one I have is a mortgage. We are attempting to own the home that we live in. The mortgage currently has a balance. It had a balance of $124,678.33. My new balance on my mortgage is $124,242.92. Yay! It is going down, so excited about that. Now, when we talk about what was it reduced by, it was reduced because I do like to look and see where am I at on that. It was reduced by $435.41. Now, I am not paying any extra on the mortgage at all. I actually am going to work on doing a video on debt snowball versus debt avalanche. I am trying to work the debt avalanche, so look for that. Hopefully it'll come soon. So there are no extras, nothing extra is getting paid on the mortgage. The payment right now is $1,150. I do anticipate that to go up in June or July, probably July, because we are on a variable interest rate. It changes once a year depending on what's going on in the market. Good news, it can never go up by more than 1% at a time. So hopefully with inflation, the way things are going up, this will be the last increase, and then hopefully next year it'll start to go back down, but we will see. The next thing was the truck, my husband's truck payment. Now, great news. We actually paid this off in April, but however, I do want to track it because it was part of the debt that I am looking at. So 0, and it has a payment of $0. So excited that we were able to get rid of that debt altogether. Now, my daughter has a car. I am on the loan just because she needed a cosigner on her loan. Because of that, I count that in my debt. However, my daughter does pay for her car all by herself. She has a job. She actually doesn't live with us anymore. She's well over the age to take care of everything by herself. So we don't have a problem with that, but because my name is on the loan, I do consider it part of my debt. However, it's her responsibility. So her car is going down, yay! Currently, she owes $7,231.52, which is great. It was reduced by, hold on, I wrote the wrong values. Oh, silly me. That's what it was last month, or that's what it was last time. I'm so sorry about that. It's a good thing we have the whiteout close by, isn't it? All right, I apologize for that. So let's try that one more time. Her debt, or what she owes on there, is $6,738.46. She does actually pay a little bit extra on this car payment every month, mostly because it's her bill, not mine. So because of that, I let her pay what she would like. She said this is what she wants to pay, so that's what we do. The goal is to pay it down a little faster. So she paid down $251.96. Now, with the extra that she does pay, she makes a $300 a month payment. Next up, I have a student loan. Oh, student loans. STUD, all of a sudden I couldn't spell. Right now we are in a student loan moratorium. Because of that, sometimes I make the payment, sometimes I don't. I've actually been stuffing that payment to the side, waiting for April to see what happened in April, whether it was going to continue or not. It's been pushed back. My next payment isn't due until August or September, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. However, I have been accepted into the doctoral program at one of the schools that I work with, and because of that, I won't have to make a payment. Now, I will pay attention to if the interest rate comes back, and then I will start to make sure that I pay that interest, but for right now, it's completely on hold, so I'm not worried about it. Yes, it is a little bit much. It's not embarrassing. This is my master's degree, $35,574.49. I went through a private university. Because of that, it was an outrageous amount of money. However, yeah, it's something that I'm glad I did. It allowed me to get into the position that I'm in right now, which is working with pre-service teachers. However, that's a lot of student debt, and it's not going down right now. We'll see. Hopefully we can get something paid off, and then I can start to really roll into it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it, but it's at 0% interest. It's not growing. Because it's not growing, I'm kind of ignoring it like it doesn't even exist. I know I should be paying it down. Shame on me. All right, next up is the RV. We currently love to go out every summer. Because I am a teacher, we take the summers and go out for a week to 2 weeks every summer. This RV is a little expensive to know that that's really all it gets used for. However, we love it, so that's why we have it, and that's why we've continued to keep it. We currently have a balance of $10,697.83. Now, like I said a minute ago, am working the debt avalanche method, which is whoever has the lowest or the highest percentage is the one that you pay off first. That is the RV. Fortunately, it also has the lowest value too. So I'm taking this, I am rolling it and trying to pay extra on it every month. I already paid extra anyways, but now I'm really trying to pay extra. This month was a phenomenal month to pay extra. I don't see this happening again, mostly because, guys, this was a truck payment that didn't have to get made, so there was an extra $300 available. Oh, so excited. We paid down $931.53 on the RV, dropped it by almost $1,000. Yay! I can't even begin to tell you how exciting it was when I got to go make that payment this month. And this is a $200 a month payment. Next, this is where it gets sad. Oh, so sad. So I was in an accident recently, a fender bender. No, my car wasn't totaled. Yes, I'm perfectly fine. However, we did decide to go ahead and get me a new car. My car was 10 years old, decided to go ahead and upgrade, so we did. So unfortunately, last month we took on extra debt. But that's okay. Car prices, you know, are outrageously expensive right now, and instead of getting I wanted something that was newer. Again, my car's 10 years old, bought it right off of the showroom floor, decided to do the same thing again. I know. It depreciates a whole bunch the moment you roll it off the lot. I get that. However, if I'm going to pay that for a new car or for a used car, I might as well pay it for a new car, was the thought behind all of it. So again, we went with a brand new car. So currently, oh, wrong color. So I did make a payment this month, has come down just a little bit. However, it is $25,262.66. Because I did make the payment, I made the payment a little bit earlier than I was supposed to. It has come down $321.76. And we, this is what kills me. It's a $370 a month payment. Ah! Okay, that one really hurts. I need you to know it hurts bad that it is a $370 payment, but it is what it is. It's more than what the truck payment was, but it's a brand new car, so I'm just going to go with it. All right, So when we look at all of this, all of those numbers individually look all good and great and dandy. So my new balance in total, so I started the year at like 184,000. Guys, I'm over 200. This is what really makes me want to cry. We now have a debt of $202,516.33. Oh, I did that wrong again. And 66 cents. Which makes me sad. However, we did have one of our greatest months of paying debt down. This month we were able to pay down $1,940.66. Most of that is because we paid almost $1,000 down on the RV alone. The goal is to continue to pay, hopefully, $200-300 every month down on the RV so that we can knock that debt out in no time. And then when we look at my monthly payments, not including the truck because it's not there, and although I'm not making the student loan payment, I do kind of count it as part of my bills, so it's $210 will get added into this. But in total, when we look at all of these, we have $2,230 in payments that have to go out every month. It makes me cry sometimes. All right, so now I want to look at what was my debt reduced by. I like to look both at monthly and yearly so that I have an idea of where I am with everything. Now, last month everything was increased, but that's because I took on the car last month. This month, fortunately, I did pay it down, so we do have a monthly percent reduced. That's figured out by taking this and dividing it by this. I did that backwards. I have to think about that a little bit too much, and we don't have time for all of that. So I figure out what my monthly balance was reduced by, and this month it was reduced by 0.95%, not even a whole percent, but that's because to be a whole percent it would have to be $2,000. We were just under, so we're just under 1%. Now, unfortunately, my yearly percent reduced, we're no longer reducing it until I can get back underneath that 184,000. I've actually increased my debt, which is really sad. It makes me, I'm not a crier, but if I was, this would make me cry. It's sad. But I did increase my yearly debt by 4%, 4.03% to be exact. It just makes me cry. It makes me so sad. And that is my debt recap for the month of June. Sorry I missed May, guys. Hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things and we'll get doing this all again. If you have enjoyed my video, please take a second, hit that thumbs up button. If you are not already, I would greatly appreciate if you would please push subscribe down below. Again, trying to get to that 500. And I just want to say, if you have any questions, please feel free, ask down in the comments below. If you have any suggestions that you would like to recommend that I do with my debt and figuring out ways to get things paid off, I would love to hear those too. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.